Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to the One Bitcoin Show. Today is September the 27th, 2018. Strong hand. Long-term thinking, offended by selling, unconfiscatable. First off, at the end of yesterday's live show, Zach Bandera sent me a super chat. Thank you very much, Zach. That was very nice of you. That was after the show went off the air. I want to say tomorrow's show, it's This Week in Bitcoin, Friday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 10:30 a.m. New York, Baltimore, D.C. time, Miami. J.W. Weatherman will be on the show. Alex Edelman of Lolly. And the great Arjun, who I often share his tweets. He's been on the show before. Obviously, you know J.W. Weatherman's been on the show before. Alex hasn't. So it's going to be a fabulous show tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. New York time. So I was thinking a little bit more about stable coins today. And you know what? The more stable coins, the merrier. Keep on making your stable coins. Let every exchange have stable coins. So 80%ers feel like they're master traders and they're so crafty because they can trade without having to use the US dollar. Because the more stable coins there are, the more likely that one of them is going to totally implode. And what happens when a stable coin implodes? Everyone rushes out. What are they going to rush into? They're going to rush into Bitcoin. They're going to learn a lesson the hard way, that Bitcoin is the rock. They don't want to be in that some stable coin. When the rumors start flying about their favorite stable coin, and it might affect other stable coins that aren't even imploding. I mean, if one of those stable coins implodes, a lot of them could implode. There could be it's a bank run, basically. Who can get out of there first to get their real money, to get their Bitcoin. So whatever, it's a free market. You can do your stable coins. I think it's silly to trade. Obviously, I don't have to repeat myself on that. I say that every darn show. Strong hand, buy and hold. What's the shirt say? Pound that freaking like button. I got a shirt that says that also. But no, here, Bitcoin is the true stable coin, okay? 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. That's the stability I need. I don't need you see, the way the 80%ers, the traders think about stable coins, it's this stability with the US dollar, or maybe there'll be something based on the euro also, okay? No, 1 Bitcoin equal, that's my stable coin. But some people go, Bitcoin's not very stable. It changes in fiat all the time. Who freaking cares? We're trying to get as much Bitcoin as possible. Thus, it is the stable coin. And you'll see when one of these implodes, and I'm not going to name names or anything like that, where will they all rush for stability? Where will they all rush to stability? You'll see. All right. So Coinbase is making altcoin moves, dude. Now, again, if you're new here, don't buy altcoins, especially if you're new to the space. Completely ridiculous. All you need is Bitcoin. It's that simple. What's your portfolio, Adam? Bitcoin. That is my portfolio. That's the only thing I have ever spent fiat on, okay? So I can't tell you to spend fiat on something else if I've never spent fiat on something else, okay? But going back to Coinbase here, they have created an option for those who want to diversify for the sake of diversification, for those who want to talk at dinner parties about their portfolio and their allocation across what Coinbase has to offer. It is the Coinbase Bundle. This is a tool, and I stress the word tool because you'll be a tool if you use it, for newbies and 80%ers, okay? So here's, and I link to everything I talk about is linked to below. And the Twitter, the Coinbase tweet, here it is. Coinbase Bundle helps take the stress out of choosing your first crypto by offering the option to buy a market-weighted bundle of crypto for as little as $25. So you can just go to Coinbase, turn off your brain, push a little button, and it'll get you a weighted bundle of cryptocurrencies that they offer. Right now, they offer 5 cryptocurrencies, but it is clear, it is very clear they're going to be offering quite a lot more. And here we go. Here's another tweet from them. So yeah, if you don't want to use your brain, you just go there and let them tell you, no, you don't need Bitcoin. We're going to give you X% of Ethereum Classic, X% of Coinbase, of Bcash. And again, there are a lot of new people that'll be like, oh, this is very convenient. I need to diversify. I mean, I diversify my stocks. I got Microsoft and Google. Better diversify my crypto. And again, Coinbase is pumping out this aura that they're all equal, that there's, well, yeah, Bitcoin's just another cryptocurrency, just like Ethereum Classic is. Well, the people who've been in this space for more than 2 years should freaking know there's a huge difference between Ethereum Classic and Bitcoin. It's not even, Ethereum Classic is like, again, it's the bottom of the first tier altcoins. I mean, some would say it's a second tier altcoin. But all right, so here's another thing. We're also launching asset pages for people to explore and educate themselves about different cryptocurrencies. Check out market cap, volume, prices, and more for the top 50 cryptocurrencies by market cap. This resource is available to anyone, not just Coinbase customers. So again, they're saying, yeah, top 50 cryptocurrency, Bitcoin's one of them. And they're not mentioning, how those top 50, they change all the time. I mean, to compare number 49 to Bitcoin, I don't know what number 49 is. It changes all the time. It's sometimes the one that's number 49 was number 67 the day before. We're talking about they're making third tier altcoins, because when you're down at number 50, you're already in the third tier, okay? They're equating third tier altcoins to Bitcoin. And again, if they're listing their prices, and yesterday you could watch yesterday's show. Please watch yesterday's show in the show. How now the process is streamlined to apply to get listed on Coinbase. They are going to be listing second tier and third tier altcoins, which again, and people say, well, so what? I can buy them in so many other places. No, this is different because US dollars. This is where the 80%ers will eat. It is a good on-ramp on the crypto for people who just have US dollars, who just have bank accounts, who are new to the space. So it is a good, I've always said it's a fine place to buy your Bitcoin. If you've never bought anything and you have some dollars, go over there. Again, it's gonna just know your customer. You're gonna have to say who you are. But are you trying to be a tax evader here? I mean, that's not what this show is about here. I mean, you go somewhere else. So you're gonna have to pay taxes of it, because Coinbase is totally cool with the United States government. They hand over all your information, your social security. They will say when you buy and sell there. That's why you should only buy. That's it. That's why you shouldn't go buy, sell, buy, sell, buy, sell, buy. Then you end up with a huge tax burden with the short-term capital gains taxes. But again, so many people don't tell you that. They're like, no, you should. If it goes down by $2, you got to sell it or sell your Ethereum. Again, no, you buy it and you wait at least until after the 2020 halving. If you're new here, become familiar with that concept. But let us go. Okay, so we've talked about their asset. So newbies will come. They are. Again, we have been through these cycles before. Right now, there's not a lot of newbie interest in crypto. They're scared, but there will be a flow of newbies. And Coinbase has positioned themselves in a great way, okay? They are feeding them the legitimacy of the top 50. And they want to hear that. A newbie comes in like, oh, top 50? Oh, that's very sophisticated. They cover all the top 50. It is going to be, this is going to, when the 80%ers come flowing into Coinbase, this could help pump some altcoins, okay? And again, 3 years ago, you could, if you had US dollars, the only thing you could buy was Bitcoin in the United States, okay? Straight up with your US dollars. If you bought Bitcoin, then you could take that Bitcoin to another exchange and buy all sorts of other altcoins. But this is how quickly things are moving here. So, I mean, by 2019, a year from now, yeah, I would not be shocked if they have 50. You could buy 50 different freaking altcoins with their bundle or separately if you want to. I mean, this is this is just going to be, I mean, like a big chocolate delicious cake for the 80%ers. They're going to love, oh, I can diversify now. Look at this. And they're not going to understand that they shouldn't be. Their diversification for the sake of diversification, they're going to be all, oh, I heard this coin could do something fancy. I'll go buy it on Coinbase, or I'll just get, and maybe there'll be different portfolios Coinbase will offer eventually too. I mean, this bundle, there might be different types of bundles. Who knows? Again, so yeah, Coinbase is making Bitcoin seem like any other, like they're all equal. Like Bitcoin is equal, that all the top 50, they're all the same. And again, the 80%ers want to hear that. They want to hear that. They want to get the next Bitcoin. I mean, this is music to their ears, definitely. And it's their fault. It's their fault. I mean, if they buy number 47, and again, right now there's only 5 being offered now, but it's still their fault if they use this this bundle button or whatever the heck. I forgot what the name of the button is now. I'm so never going to use it. Yeah, the bundle. If they use the bundle button, it is their fault. Personal responsibility is the new counterculture. They only have themselves to blame if they buy this. I mean, it's the information is out there. That Bitcoin is totally different. That all you really need to get is Bitcoin. But I mean, again, and Coinbase, their whole, obviously the direction they are going in is that all 50 of the top cryptos, they're all assets. All these assets we have to offer, they're all equivalent. They're all similar. And there are people who believe that right now. Hopefully people who aren't watching the show, by now, if you've been watching the show for more than a week, you should know that there's a huge difference between Bitcoin and all the rest. But I mean, this is feeding with the 80%ers want this stuff. They want this. They want their coin to be the next Bitcoin. All right. So Matt Odell has a tweet about this. Any coin/token Coinbase adds going forward will now get an even larger pump than previous Coinbase listing pumps, since it will be packaged into this bundle. Short-sighted move by Coinbase, increasing their influence over the market will ultimately increase scrutiny by regulators. I disagree with that second part strongly. Now, again, the first part he said, going forward, now they'll get an even larger pump than previous Coinbase. So yeah, if you get listed on Coinbase now, you're going to get a bigger pump than beforehand because you're going to be thrown into this this package also, whatever, and the bundle also. But it is not going to increase scrutiny by regulators because they already agree. They do everything the regulators already tell them to do. They gladly give all your tax information over to them. Okay, they play by the rules. Coinbase. They totally toe the government's line. Okay, so what they're doing with this bundle, they didn't do this for the heck of it. They knew they got it approved beforehand. So they're not going to get increased scrutiny at all. They're going to keep playing the same game they've been playing with the government, and which is following every single rule the government has. So this is cool. This is cool with the government, this bundle thing. Whatever. It's not I think he's looking too deep into it here. That it's some unofficial type of package that they're not allowed to sell. No, that's not it. All right. So here's a post. Pound that like button, first of all. Complexity theater. There's a guy with a Medium post about complexity theater. And he says complexity theater is when the presentation of ideas is complicated in order to make those ideas seem more valid. It is not limited to the crypto space, but has wreaked a very particular havoc here. Luckily, it doesn't have to be this way. Okay, it's an interesting article, but he is absolutely right. That's a great way of describing what has happened in the crypto space, this complexity theater. All these people hyping up all their special things that their altcoins can do, and you don't even understand what the heck they're talking about. And then you're like, well, they must be right. I gotta buy it. It seems so much more complicated and deep than Bitcoin. I don't understand exactly, and they don't even understand what the heck they're telling you either. They don't understand what they're making it up. They're good salesmen. They know how to make something seem totally complex. And certain things about these other coins are complex, but I mean, they're just talking a big game, and the 80%ers are falling for it. They love the complexity theater, and when they go out at night, they want to go to the complexity theater because they're like, I don't want Grandpa Bitcoin. I want this complex number 41 listed coin. Oh yeah, I feel it's the next Bitcoin. Yeah. All right. So read that. But I do like that term, complexity theater. And one final thing, we're talking about altcoins. 2003 coins are now on CoinMarketCap. I mean, and that just brings me back. I mean, just a few years ago, there were so few, and it's just this thing is growing fast. And I mean, I wouldn't have been able to say there were going to be 2003 coins listed. When the back in the day when it was Namecoin and like 20 coins or something like that in the beginning of 2014, the end of 2013. I'm pretty sure I remember a time before CoinMarketCap. Maybe I do. No, I don't know if I remember that. It's hard to. I mean, I remember BTC-E, just seeing what they had listed there with Namecoin and Peercoin, and that was there were like 6 other coins or something. That was 2003. So yeah, this time next year, who knows what we'll be talking about. So one broker, the centralized one broker, gets cut down by the United States government here. Matt Odell says, this is the fate of every centralized company / project that breaks U.S. Know Your Customers and laws, KYC AML laws, and gets too big. And here I link to the SEC government post, the SEC.gov post. One broker has been shut down because they didn't comply with U.S. KYC AML laws. Okay, and some people say you can't withdraw your funds from there now. If you had funds there, that's it. You can't get them out. I don't know. I don't have anything to deal with that. I'm not. Again, it's trading. I'm not into trade. I mean, I'm a holder, baby. I don't encourage trading of anything. I just encourage buying a Bitcoin. But again, it's a great point by Matt, that this is the fate of every centralized company project / project. Any company or centralized company or centralized project, the SEC can reach all over the world and shut you down. Again, one of the one broker guys, the CEO is in Austria. He's in trouble. So there. All right, remember, there, centralized versus decentralized. Understand it. Bitcoin, decentralized. Pound the freaking like button. Again, I am TechBalt, TechBalt on Twitter. I've been tweeting stuff out all day. Bitcoin Meister on Steemit. And yeah, you can get t-shirts, your Trezor, link to below, cryptohwwallet.com, all sorts of affiliate links for fun stuff. So the Bitmain IPO, I had some more thoughts on also. If it all works out for them, if they're able to raise just fist over fist of money, just so much money, cash. What are they going to do with all those dollars? Are they going to improve their product? Yeah, maybe. It's going to, they're not going to have to sell their Bcash, but if they still have some left, they're going to buy Bcash. They're going to use this IP. I mean, if the IPO goes great for them, and again, I don't know. I don't care that much. But if it does go well for them, all these people say, oh, King of the Trolls and Rocket Man Woo have run out of money. They can't pump it up anymore. Well, here you go. This might be a new source of money where they're going to pump Bcash again with their newfound cash. Plus, it benefits them greatly. They admit they're holding an incredible amount of Bcash. Why not just buy more to pump it up? Anyway, it's all cyclical, as I say. The people who say Bcash is dead, it'll come back up. Now, again, I don't get confused, people. Listening comprehension. Again, I didn't say to buy Bcash. Don't buy Bcash. Do not. I'm just saying, yeah, it'll go up in value again. In terms of Bitcoin, in terms of USD, but who cares? Value your wealth in Bitcoin. And right now, it's only worth, 8% of a Bitcoin. Oh, my God. I have a lot to talk about on this today's show. All right. One more. What else do we have here? Zcash article from Aaron Van Weerdum. Check it out. Battle of the Privacy Coins. Zcash is groundbreaking if you trust it. Okay, so check that out. Okay. Are there some signs of a crypto exuberance coming again? That these altcoins are about to pump again. I mean, Bgold surged today a bit, which was odd. Is again, perhaps people were pumped because they saw Bcash surging. They're like, oh, another Bitcoin. Maybe I'll get in on that too. I don't know. I can't read people's minds. It could be that they're anticipating that it will be listed on Coinbase. I think that's that's a legitimate expectation, actually, because Coinbase in the past has talked about the various crypto dividends, and they have mentioned, I think they mentioned Bgold. They still haven't paid people out their Bgold yet, so this would solve that issue. But I'm just seeing, I'm wondering if this is, if we're, this Bgold and these, I mean, who knows? Tomorrow it all could go down the tube. They could lose all the value, Bgold, that it got today. But there's some other signs out there, the Bit connectors are starting to pop up again, and all the 80%ers are like going to blindly follow them again. It's unbelievable. They'll never learn. It's different this time. The 80% sheep. I mean, you can't blame the BitConnect scam artist dudes if the 80% sheep are just going to keep on handing them money, even though they're proven, they're working Ponzi's. I mean, that's their nature. These guys that get behind the BitConnect and other things like BitConnect, it's their nature to be into short-term Ponzi things that they know are going to fall apart. But I mean, I guess they don't have any morals. They know the 80%ers are going to fall for it. 80%ers, you got to take personal responsibility here and not believe the people who lied to you before, who ripped you off before. But again, so we're starting to see the BitConnect type people come back into the space. I'm starting to see them on social media a little bit. So I mean, who knows? This could be the spark of another irrational exuberance in cryptos with a whole new class of 80%ers moving into the space again. All sorts of impulsive people are going to be telling me, oh, it's different this time. It's not BitConnect. It's called BitConnect 2, but it's not BitConnect. I don't know. That would be funny if the next scam artist they're so brazen, they just call it BitConnect 2, and then all the same people fall for it. It's just 80%ers. 80%ers, man. What are you going to do? But I mean, I wish they weren't like that. I wish they weren't impulsive. But I mean, that's the thing. There's always going to be the 20% are always going to be the minority, and you just got to have to get used to it. And you just got to laugh and smile at these people, I guess. So one thing I want to say about Bgold, it used to be with, we're talking about Bcash pumping on the news that, that Bitmain is going to be able to, do a IPO. That's why Bcash surged, because people understand that it appears that they're not going to have to dump their Bcash. Now, back in the day, or a few months ago, I did notice that Bgold would always be a tenth of the value of Bcash. And now it's moved back up to a 20th of the value of Bcash. So I don't know. Maybe someone's like, well, it's got to get back up to the 10th of a Bcash. Maybe that's why Bgold pumped. Okay, enough Bgold talk for the day. It will be interesting to see if Coinbase adds that eventually, because a lot of us Bitcoin holders, we haven't done anything with our Bgold because we couldn't split it. Again, Bgold was a crypto dividend of Bitcoin. So again, as a guy I've got Bgold laying around, no doubt. I didn't get rid of, it's because I've got some Bitcoin, obviously, and so I got some Bgold. So yeah, I wanted to go up. Heck yeah, I wanted to be listed on Coinbase and be put into their bundle, so all the 80%ers pump up its value, and I can get more Bitcoin from selling my Bgold. Sure, that'd be great. So Spencer Brogar had a tweet out there. It says, the idea of trying to put everything on chain is like saying all contracts should go through the court system, when in reality, 99% of contracts are resolved without ever deferring to slow and expensive legal proceedings. Good point. It's linked to below. The BitTube people have reached out and contacted me. One person, BitTube uses CryptoNight, the same mining algorithm used by Monero. Okay, you can mine. So when you're watching BitTube, you can earn something called BitTubes. It's actual coin tube. I don't know, people. I linked to a guy who really loves it. Apparently, it's bit.tube. Everything's linked to below. I have not tried to put my videos on there yet. So if you're a BitTube fan, convince me, okay? I mentioned you. It seems like some of you are in motion. I don't know what's going to happen with this whole DLive, Steam it. I mean, we got to get huge content creators onto one of them. And then that one's got to be the best one. and that one will have a legitimate way of challenging YouTube. But most importantly, will be a great new on-ramp to get people interested in crypto. Because crypto combined with social media, video sites, it's got to work out one of these days. So as you all know. All right, everybody, pound that like button. Check out the link section below. Click on the squares if you're watching this taped. Remember, 10:30 a.m. New York time, Friday morning, which is pretty soon. It's going to be This Week in Bitcoin. We're going to have a blast. I'll talk to you guys in the chat. Buy and hold. Strong hands. See ya.